On every VFD panel that we build, we have a touchscreen-based HMI built into the front of the panel. The HMI is the human-machine interface, so it's very technical sounding, but it's basically a graphical representation of each VFD solution that we have inside the cabinet. And the reason we have the touchscreen there is that you can see exactly what's happening with every VFD and program the VFDs without ever opening the cabinet or having to go inside the cabinet. So the first graphic we have is electric drive. This applies to emitters. If you have electric drive on your wraparounds or rockers or any other wash equipment, we have a direct solution for just an electric motor that's going to run at a certain targeted RPM. So emitter, you set the RPM you want the emitter to operate, the motor will ramp up, run at that speed, and then it will ramp down and stop. So you don't have that jerking associated with the motor starter contactor coming in, abruptly starting and stopping the motor. In addition to the graphical representation of the solution, we have a VFD management section where you can configure each motor, where you set your target RPM, your amperage limits, and that's what we use to diagnose if the motor is working optimally, if RPM and amperage match, and if we need to send an alert out. We also have a drive status where we can tell you if the drive is ready to operate, if it's at a set point, or if it needs service. We have event logs so we can see any communication or errors that the drive may be having. Lastly, since we don't have any handoff auto switches like we do on a mechanical relay, we created a screen where you can take manual control of any of the VFDs, tell them to operate, and they will run at the preset settings that were put in the configuration screen.